Life Path 5. Or Cross Watchers of Life Path 5s. If this finds you, I'm not so sure what will be the title of this video because I'm about to unfold a mystery through this message. Stay with me, come join me in the table, and let's unravel the message that you need to hear right now. This is timeless, so let's see. She's a woman to me. Oh, woman. Well, the woman is not particularly a character, right? Or maybe it is. You are encountering a slow burn. Slow burn. I just feel a slow burn. There is an undefined set of truths that are appearing to come in slowly. If you have an intention before you came into the video, if you have one right now that is popping up, let that stick to the video and let's inquire further about the scenario or that, because I feel slow burn from this character. She's facing a dilemma of slow burn. Then again, this is gender neutral. Whatever the woman speaks to you about, if that's a person, if it's a parent, like a mother, if it's a sister, or maybe a brother, or a child, a daughter, or an auntie, or an uncle, I don't know, a grandmother, then if you're looking for that life path 5, maybe this is messing you up. Okay. I think you're now in a place where this particular character scenario is making you unsure about what to do next. Yeah. You cannot make the next move. The next move about this person or this circumstance is truly undefined. Even if you have high passion, you're stuck. Okay. There is I don't know. The Knight of Wands typically would make me feel that you're raging on, but you cannot rage on. There's a blocker. There's a blocker. Okay. What is the blocker? What is the challenge? Okay. What is the challenge? Ooh. You're pessimistic about the result. Why? The Sun is the challenge. Or maybe because you're not really sure on what this person wants from you. Or the circumstance wants from you. It's undefined because you don't know what will be the outcome. You don't want to rage on. Yeah? And if I look at this opposingly, you are the Knight of Wands and you are the Sun. You're running away from the Sun. Oh, you're running away. Why? Are you both unsure of what really the problem is? Life Path 5? I want to know the underlying reason. Okay. I want to really know the underlying reason. Why is this happening to begin with? What is going on? Okay. There's definitely frowning. I think both of you are unsure how to proceed next. Or whatever the circumstances, you don't know what's coming up for you next. It's because so many spilled wine already happened for you. Life Path 5. So much spilled wine. The wine that I'm feeling right now is indulgence. Okay? You're indulging wine because you aren't yourself right now. You're pretending to be somebody else. Okay? You're living a life that is not yours. You're living a life that is of somebody else's. I just feel that. And this is a 5 card. Life Path 5. I'm not so sure why. This is coming up. Okay? Too much spilled wine and you can't accommodate more. That's why you're unsure. You don't want to rage on to the Sun because there's too much spilled wine already. You don't have the patience, the empathy, the understanding to rage on. Okay, even if you're passionate about this thing, you can't rage on because, you know, too much spilled wine. And this is the position of your past. Okay, maybe you're unsure because you already know too much about this person or the circumstance or whatever. You know so much about it, or her or him or they, them, to the point that you are stuck right now in the idea that I'm not gonna push further. I'm done. I'm done. I'll need to frown on the spilled wine and that's it. Nobody else can deal with it with me. You know. Nobody's gonna deal it with me. I'm no longer willing to do anything about this. I'm unsure because I don't want to deal it. You know, you're coming in a place right now, Life Path 5, that you're not accepting reality. You're so unsure about yourself and what to do next. Because you already know so much about it and you're stuck with the information. Too much information will freeze you. Analysis paralysis. I think that's your conflict. Are you a Virgo? Please. I'll only take the first card. See? And then look at that. The 4 and the 5 aligning each other. Yeah. You want to grieve this. You want to grieve it out first. You know, the sun is not something that you see right now, for sure. That's why I think the placement, it's running away against it. It's because you're running towards the past instead of the sun. You're not ready to embrace the child right here. You know, the promise of optimism is not something that you're seeing. You're frowning on spilled wine. Okay? But where will this lead you to? Okay? What is the promise? I need to know. I need to know right now. What is the promise for you? Okay? Knight again. I think you just need to contemplate about the person or the circumstance, and if you're unsure what to do next, give it time to think it through, okay? I think you just need to give more attention to what it is or who this person is. Attention. I know your attention, you're distracted. Maybe you're still frowning on the spilled wine. Okay? Maybe you're still frowning on the spilled wine. Maybe there's just too many emotional attachment right now, and I don't want to accept anything further. Like, I'm just so unsure. Like, you don't see the sun, but give it one more shot. Okay? Think about it further. Okay? Think about it further because this person really, or this circumstance, the attention is needed. You have 2 knights now in the reading. I'm feeling this is a person. Okay? I think it's no longer a circumstance. Okay? I think this is a person. Okay? The fact that it's the woman came out, there's a king, there's a child, there's 2 male characters. I think we're now talking about a person. Yeah? Okay. I think it's now a person. It's definite. Whatever is your intention, and if you feel unsure, let's see what's coming up. Lovers. Lovers. 5 life path. The reason you're so unsure about this person is because you're not even sure if the person feels the same way for you. And that's why you don't see the optimism right now, because you're not seeing this to begin with, because you aren't even sure if this person would totally relate to you. Okay? Whoever this person is, this is gender neutral. Whoever the person is, it's now starting to become like a love reading, but it's inevitable. It's love. It's starting to feel that you're unsure to rage on, it's because of all the things that you know about this person. Yeah, you know, you want to contemplate about the person. Even if this is the advice, you need to just take it another look, check a new perspective, feel it differently. You're unsure of what this will lead you to. But apparently, that's your challenge. You're supposed to be empowered by it, but you're challenged by it, okay? What do other people think about the scenario for you, like Path 5? Okay, let's see what the witnesses think about both of you. Ah, spoiled for choice. Too many cups, yeah? 4 of cups, 5 of cups, 7 of cups, 9 of cups. So emotional reading. Too much water going on. Too much water. Maybe this is a water sign. Cancer, Aquarius, and Libra. Not so sure. But any water sign. I think this is all about a water sign. But why do I feel it's Cancer? Or Aquarius? I don't know. Those two are really resonating with this. Too many waters here. You're thinking about a Cancer or Aquarius, huh? Life Path 5? Possible. Maybe it's also because, you know, the reason why I think people think that you're overwhelmed, you're spoiled for choice, because maybe there are other people in your life distracting you. So maybe this is not the only person you're thinking about. That's possible. Okay? Maybe this person, you're unsure because there are other people, and look at what came out. You're in a position of hope and fear related to the moon. You fear that you will go crazy if you don't pursue the person. Your advice now is getting clear. The sun is becoming the challenge because you're stuck in the moon stage. You're still in the dark. It's pretty understandable. Sometimes the only thing that you really need to think of is not following what you're thinking. Maybe you have to trust your feeling. Life Path 5. I do believe Life Path 5s may not be trusting as much with their feeling when it comes to other people. Sometimes they only think the logical thing that they can do, and that's it. But 5, embrace the beauty of emotions. They're like the petals of the moon falling down from the sky, and if you're the Scorpion, right, if you're having a hard time because there are 2 wolves going crazy in front of you, maybe these wolves are actually this other character that you're unsure that you're going to pursue. It's not going to be a very sane thing that you think you are, but that's just what I'm thinking about. Yeah? Why is it? Life Path 5. What will be the light at the end of the tunnel? Will it be a light at the end of the tunnel? Queen of Wands. Very good. You highly admire this person. I'm not gonna lie. You highly admire this person. This person is so important to you. The person is the sunflower in your mind. The only thing that is actually like blocking you is the cat. You're playing your own games, okay? You're letting your emotions pour in, and you're not doing anything about it. You're not doing anything about it. What is the advice? I'll be generous. You know, I'll give you 1 card from Animal Guides. Okay? What does the Animal Guides have to say about your reading? Any advice for Life Path 5? Hermit. Hermit. Very good. Hermit is similar to the 9 of Cups. Take time for contemplation, to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. Your destiny right here in this particular moment is take the time to really think through. Okay? Enjoy the moon. The moon is favorable. Life Path 5, I think the encouragement here is you need to feel the emotions. If you don't feel them, feel it. Find somewhere. You're even frowning on spilled wine. You're even disappointed about anything that's happening right now. But you have to frown upon it. You have to feel about it. But when you're contemplating and you go within and you retreat, you have to find the light that this carries you. There's a sunflower. That alone really speaks so much about this reading. And definitely, you'll reach the sun. That's your reading for today. And it's romantic. It must resonate. It may be not romantic, maybe family. Okay, I'll give you that. If it did resonate, leave a like. Prayers, hopes, intentions related to this reading, leave it in the comments. Continue to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, then subscribe and share this video. And this is again Luigi. My name is Luigi of Cornerstone Tarot, and I wish you all the best.